This week's question comes from Bohé in Sierra Madre. He wonders, since racing is such a competitive game, do we ever have time to have any fun? You bet we do, Bohé. Embarrassing moments and practical jokes are part of this game.
The most embarrassing moment, obviously, is a couple years ago when Chris McCarron pulled a little stunt on me about the saddle stretcher. At the time, they portrayed that there was a saddle stretcher needed before McCarron reached the gate, and I went to, I followed through the whole thing, went to go get it in the jockey's room. They put it turned out to be a rasp. They put it in a towel and got it out to the track and called the stewards to affirm that I could give it to him, and they just immediately told me, Ken, get that towel open and look at it, and I opened it, and they said, Ken, they're pulling your leg.
I like to send new riders and new jockey agents up to Red McDaniel's barn. Great trainer, tons of winners. Well, he's been dead for 20 years, but I mean, he was a great trainer, and the name's good, and they usually go to look for him.
At Golden Gate Fields, I'd fired my grooms. I was the only person I was rubbing 7 and galloping 7. In other words, I was doing everything. So it was raining that day, and I'd taken my horse to the post, and this filly of mine, Shanina, she won the race. And as Merlin pulled up, I said, Merlin, I'm going to ride into the winner's circle with you today. It was the first time that anybody had ever ridden in the winner's circle as a trainer on a horse. Immediately, as I went out the gate, on the backside it said, Bruce Headley, please call the stewards immediately. That was a pretty embarrassing moment too when I got in the stewards. It was a lot of fun when I was doing it.
Well, this is the wrong kind of fame, I can tell you that. The horse was striding full towards the wire, and first he ducked left, so I shortened up, and just in an attempt to make sure that he stayed straight, and maybe 2 jumps later, he just made a right-hand turn like he was going around a loop, like a loop around a barrel. I held on. I tried to keep him going straight, but 1,200 pounds to 90 didn't work, and I saw the photo, yes. Like I said, the wrong kind of fame. That picture might be in the paper tomorrow, and I wish my name wasn't attached to it, but I beat the horse to the wire.
My most embarrassing moment in racing came my first day as a patrol judge. I was nervous, and I wanted to make a great impression. About 30 minutes to post, my boss, Pete Marino, asked me if I had the key for the 3/8 pole tower. I said no, I hadn't been issued a key. He sent me to the paddock judge, the clerk of scales, the placing judge, and finally, racing secretary Tom Robbins. Of course, my wild goose chase ended there. Tom couldn't keep a straight face. There was no key. As the horses and riders warmed up beneath me for the first race, they all had a good laugh at my expense. In fact, one of them yelled up, "Hey Judge, glad to see you finally found that key." This is Johnny D. Thanks for asking.